All right. So could you introduce yourself and the organization that you represent?
Sure. So I'm Petrie from the Center for Creative Leadership in Colorado Springs.
Okay. And are there, based on your experiences here at the roundtable meeting, this fall roundtable meeting, are there any emerging practices or any kind of themes that you'd like to talk about that excited you?
Sure. It was interesting to hear, I think, the different speakers talking around Morningstar, where they didn't have many rules or boundaries, and how they did things, the developmental networks, or the reverse mentoring from Wendy yesterday. And I guess listening to the participants, I could hear that a lot of their challenges were to do with the boundaries they had in their organisation. And so it got me thinking a lot around how much development and leadership development is a social process. That traditionally it's been done quite individually. You just take a leader across and do some individual leadership development. And also from Paul today, the professor today.
Dr. Borgatti.
Yeah.
In
around social networks. And it just really got me thinking around how we probably underemphasize how important the social networks are for leadership development, and how much at the moment we try and just do it individually for leaders rather than their whole network of people that they require.
Are there any things that you feel like you've taken from this experience that will guide your work?
I think so. One of the things which was quite big from this morning was the idea of how much impact a visual can have for people. So when we're talking about social networks this morning, the ability to show people in an organisation, or the leaders, how they are networked across each other can really help move things forward a lot. And we heard examples of, I particularly liked his idea when he said, all I did was I showed them the map and said, discuss. And they came up with a solution within 5 minutes. And it seemed that being able to show people something visual and concrete can be very powerful for moving things forward.
Indeed. And then horses, bourbon, or basketball?
Oh.
You're in Kentucky.
Is that right? I mean, it sounds like fun to combine them. That's what I'd want to do.
We do that
Horses
often
and
too.
Bourbon. But some bourbon at the basketball would be pretty good.
Are there any questions that you kind of have for yourself that you'd like to answer? Are there any just kind of comments that you have about your experience here?
Yeah. Oh, look, it's great. And I think, just on the theme of social networks, I guess, it's bringing people together in it's opening up a lot of our networks. So we're getting diverse ideas, and I think that's where innovation happens in leadership development, is when a whole lot of different ideas get put together in a new way. So it's got me trying to piece all the different speakers and the partners who are here, piece a lot of the different ideas together so that we can do leadership development in a more advanced way.
Very cool. Well, thank you very much for your time.
My pleasure.